Well, hi, everybody. I am so super excited. I am so super excited. We are launching our brand new #1 natural facelift system. And the team behind this fabulous system is an award-winning European dermatologist and her beautiful daughter, both inside and out. So I want to introduce Tanya Chernova to you, and this is a much different system and a way of looking and feeling your very best. And this system works on not only the face to smooth it, but it even works on the muscle and the brain. So stay tuned because you're going to love this. Tanya, tell us all about it.
Thank you so much, Cathi, for having me on your show. And I really appreciate meeting each and every one of you that's listening today. We're so excited to partner with Cathi Graham. I've known Cathi now for nearly a decade, if not actually more. We've almost 20 years. We first launched this product called the Facial Support System. So now it's under the OxyLifts brand, which is the OxyLifts Facial Non-Surgical Facial Support System in the year 2000. And at the time, it was the #1 selling anti-aging product, and it was the #1 endorsed by both plastic surgeons and dermatologists alike. And that's because it's actually the very first scientific breakthrough to be able to target the lines, wrinkles, and sagging skin at their very source. Because what I love about Cathi is that she never treats things surface or symptomatically. She's not one to put lipstick on a pig, as we say it, right? She treats the weight loss at its very source. And even now, just listening to having a healthy brain, and that is going to be at the core of your cravings. That is so brilliant. And that's why we have such a great partnership, because when you're thinking about how we create wrinkles and lines, it's not just time and the number of years that determine the lines on our face, not at all. It's actually based in our habits. So the frowning that we do, the furrowing of our eyebrows, and you'll see another video that'll come up in a follow-up email that Cathi will send to everybody. But in the video, we show you that pursing your lips creates the lines around your lips. Frowning your forehead creates the lines on your forehead. And most importantly, ladies, when you sleep on your face like this against your pillow, if you're a side sleeper, you can see that the lines that we have over here in the nasolabial folds that get created are not just because of time and age, but because of the pressure that you put on your face. And then while you're sleeping, your head is like a bowling ball. It's like, 15 pounds, very, very heavy, and it's crushing your gentle and fragile skin. And what happens is that when you're actually laying on your side like that, then the cells, as they regenerate, which is what happens when we sleep, we regenerate, our body regenerates, the cells actually take the pattern of the lines rather than it actually taking a smoother pattern. So what we created was the actual facial support system. So it's like a face broth, really. And it's something that you can use while you sleep, or you can use it during the day while you read, watch TV. And what it does is it physically smooths and irons out the lines and wrinkles. I'll show you how in a minute. It physically lifts and firms your facial skin. And what it does is that as you get older, you'll notice that the skin starts to fall away from the muscle, because what happens is you have bone, then you have muscle, then you have fat, and then you have skin. And if you're doing weight loss, that fat between the skin and the muscle is going to shrink, and then the skin will fall away from the muscle, and you're going to get that loosened skin all the way around your facial muscles. So what's really important is that it physically holds your skin against the muscles, and as the cells regenerate, it actually holds it tighter and tighter and tighter. So it pulls up the neck as well as the lower contours of the face, and as well as physically smoothing and ironing out the lines on the forehead, around the eyes, on the cheeks, around the mouth. How does it do that? Well, it does that because it's actually like a facial support system. So just like I said, it's like a bra for your face, right? It keeps the cheeks nice and high. And there's two parts to it. There is the one for the full face that goes like this, and then one for the forehead piece. So I'm actually going to I'll put it on so you can see it. And I know it's going to look a little, different, because you've probably never seen something like this before. And I'll tell you, I'm 47, And my mother just today is turning 84. She looks amazing. And this is all, you know, this is what we use. So ultimately, you can see that up really, really close, like the texture of my skin is like a baby skin, not only because you're going to be using the OxyLift skincare, but because the facial support bands, this is material that was created specifically for this project. They have one side that has a sticker on it that says this side's against your skin, and this side goes against your skin, and it physically works like an iron, like to physically smooth and iron out the lines and wrinkles. I'm going to put this on just like this, very simple, okay? So when I put this on, it feels like a gentle hug. It's 100% breathable. If you ever get hot flashes, it goes right through, but it physically smooths and irons out the lines on my face. And it actually creates, this is also what they use, the side effect of this is anti-anxiety. It's completely calming and soothing. If you ever get tension headaches or anything like that, it completely helps you relax and release the grinding, especially if you grind your jaw. I'll show you this side. So right now what's happening is that there's a special derma film on the inside of it, completely hypoallergenic. It's made woven right into the fabric. So if you have any allergies to anything at all, the OxyLift facial bands, pardon me, Kathy, but the OxyLift facial bands are the only thing that you can really use if you have any kind of allergies. And so you put this against your face. I'm going to show this to you. See, it just pops right on. Now you might think, oh my gosh, she looks like she's sleeping in a facelift, but I'll tell you something. Look. And then it lifts your neck. See? It reshapes the jaw. Look, reshapes the jaw. And just like if you were to go to a real facelift to a surgeon, they would cut here, here, and here. And what this does is it reshapes your face completely. So it smooths out the lines and wrinkles, physically lifts and firms and recontours your face, and also trains your brain, like Kathy said, it trains your brain. There we go. Even if when you get this at home, if you use it for 10 minutes at a time, which is what we recommend, because in the beginning, you don't want to just put it on and go to sleep with it. Your subconscious mind will think like, what's going on? And try to take it off. So what we recommend is that you wear it first around the house to just let it adapt to your skin for 15, 20, 25 minutes so that your brain starts to get used to it. But just like if you've ever been on a boat and then you get off and you still have the sensation of like being on a boat, if you've ever worn roller skates, you kind of take them off and you still feel like you're wearing roller skates. This is the same thing. It actually works with biofeedback. So it's constantly telling your brain, like good posture, to stay non-frowning, so that every single time you try to frown your face, it reminds you not to do it. So then you're much more conscious of when you're doing it. Because a lot of people, they're read and they're frowning, or their resting face is a very grimaced face. It's like not a happy face. So my resting face, I've been taught from the facial support system, is to actually stay smiling. So this is my resting face. So no one ever catches me in that yucky looking position, right? So what's important is that you know that as you lose weight, the reason that your skin actually starts to sag away is because you have the skin with the fatty layer and then the muscles. What this does is it physically brings the skin back up to the muscles, keeps it smooth and firm. It takes the collagen and the elastin that's inside your skin, right? The springs and the little, the things that make it stretchy and also both ways, like so that you can smile without cracking your skin. As you get older, they get tired. And what happens is they start to loosen, almost like an old netted fabric, like old pantyhose or fishnets. And what this does is it physically draws them back together again and strengthens the collagen and elastin fibers and prevents them from being crushed by your face. So when you sleep in a facelift, you wake up in the morning and you take it off and you think, oh my God, I'm like 10, 20 years younger, like seriously. And then the first thing that you see when you first take it off is exactly what's going to happen the longer and the more you use it. We've actually had twins that were in England, twin sisters that started off when they were 55. And one of the sisters bought the system and she's been using it regularly for 20 years. Now they're 70 and one twin looks 20 years younger than her sister because it physically preserves and holds your skin in a perfect contour. And I'll say this, just to say that like the skin is super, super soft, so it's very malleable. You start to see results from the very first application. and the results are permanent. They're cumulative. So the more that you use it, the more it smooths and smooths and smooths it. And the last thing I'll say is that we don't age all at once. Cathi will tell you, we age tiny little bits every single day. And then all of a sudden we wake up one morning and we think, whoa, where did all of this come from? So you really want to be able to not necessarily use this every day. If you use it every day, it's for correction. If you use it every second or third day, it's for prevention. But ultimately, just like exercise, the more that you use it, the better it is, the stronger and the faster the results are. But what's key is that it actually helps to erase all the tiny little micro changes that you get every day so that you stay younger, longer, and that ultimately you look in the mirror and you love who you see, because we know that you are all people that feel very young on the inside. And there's nothing more encouraging than looking in the mirror and thinking, gosh, I really look as young as I feel.
And I want to show some before and after pictures, and I want to show your incredible mother. But I have to tell you guys, when Tanya says the first night you use it, I use it at least 5 nights out of 7. I'm an addict. Okay. I find I sleep better with it. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, it just like I feel more. I can't explain it. It would have to be really, really hot. Okay. And I'm talking really hot that I couldn't, because I find even the sweat whips away from me. But I'm telling you guys, the first night I used it, because I met Tanya ages ago, and I thought, oh, yeah, right. You know, I took it off. I was by myself in the mirror, okay, in the bathroom. You know, I've got one of these mirrors that come right up. And I actually said out loud, wow. I actually said out loud, wow. And I already had nice skin because I've been using OxyLift, okay? So I am telling you, your skin, you will actually see the very first night you use it afterwards, a difference. I've never seen anything that fast.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. And because it gets to the source of the sagging and the wrinkling and the, you know, and the frowning, what's amazing about it is that it actually creates better, healthier habits. And we know that with healthier habits, we get a healthier body and we get a longer lasting, happier life. Mm-hmm.
And do you want to show your mom's picture? And
I
then,
do. I do. Today is her birthday. Otherwise, you know, she'd be here, but I'm going to show you something. So right here is this picture. So I'll show you what she looks like in full length. There she is. Sweet as pie. She's 84 today. Okay. 84.
amazing.
And what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you.
Look at the skin texture, you guys. It's like a
yes,
little girl. It's just,
I zoomed in.
wow.
Can you see?
84.
84, and you can see
Wow.
her skin is glowing. She doesn't wear foundation or anything like that. Like you can see her neck. Look at that
Yeah.
neck. For 84, that is a pretty darn good neck. And
Yeah.
and the two lines, like she's never had Botox, she's never had peel, she's never done any of those things. And what's important is that the lines between her, like on her forehead, those two lines were my discipline lines. Every time I stepped out of line, or my brother, she would always frown because those were her like doctor lines. But now that she's worn this for so long, literally when the first year she started wearing the time of her facial support system, we launched the same year as Botox. And what's amazing about this is that she actually saw, you know, tan, like the white of the tan lines. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you all of a sudden lift the skin and that part hasn't been tanned in years. So now it flattens out even the deepest lines and smooths them out almost completely. But like, look at the texture of the cheeks and everything. It's really, really amazing. Yeah, and she is a total believer when it comes to, you know, healthy habits and healthy skin. So let's see, stop share. There we go. Were you able to see that, Cathi?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Good.
It's not only the firmness and the less wrinkles, but it's like you say, the softness. Like I have people who always say that about my skin. Oh, Cathi, your skin, and that we lose, you know, most women as we get older, or men, Archie. Okay. So listen up, is the sun damage and everything. So what you said about your mom with the tan lines and how it makes your skin porcelain. Like, you know, porcelain skin is younger skin. Just that makes you look more younger and beautiful.
That's right. And a lot of people ask, like, how does that actually like work? I mean, I just did Invisalign for 4 months. My teeth were crooked on the bottom, and just sleeping with the trays, now my teeth are all straight. And if trays, if the actual guide can move hard bone teeth, imagine how fast your skin gets to be reshaped. It's unbelievable what's possible, and all while you sleep, so there's like virtually no work on your part. And so the video will show you exactly how to use it and things like that. But what's important to think about is that you've seen this example. If you've ever sat on a rattan chair or a chair that's had a pattern, and you sit up and you look at the back of your legs, you think, oh my gosh, I have literally big, gigantic zigzag lines on my body. So this is the same thing. Our skin can take an imprint, and that's why we wove this material with the dermafilm on the inside, because it's like porcelain skin, just like Cathi said, like newborn skin against your own skin. So what it does is it physically lifts and firms it, but also gives it a super smooth guide, so that when you take it off, it's like a super smooth pattern, just like as if you would have been sitting on rattan. So it's like the opposite, effect.
Yeah, because I do sleep on my side. So, I mean, I should have lines galore, okay? And I was a smoker to boot. So even the lines over my lips are at least 50 to 60% better. So
Yeah.
I can tell you guys, crow's feet gone, lines here gone. My nasolabial folds used to be so thick, and my resting face is happy. And my cheeks are up, and look at my neck. I mean, I am 65.
Yeah,
I
you look
lost
amazing.
186 pounds. I should have a turkey neck. It's the
That's right.
facelift bands. So I'm just so delighted, and I'm just so excited, because I can tell you guys, you're going to go to another level of youthfulness and beauty.
That's right.
And that's what this is all about, a natural. So maybe at the beginning you wear it for 15, 20 minutes while you're watching the boob tube, or you're reading a book, or you're on the computer. But I have to tell you, you will find you sleep better after, after a while. You'll find you're like in a little cocoon, but it's breathable. There's no sweating or anything like that.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. And also, you know what, if you're a jaw grinder, I was a jaw grinder for a lot of my young childhood. And as soon as I started wearing this as an adult, I stopped grinding, because what it does is it just forces, it not forces, but like it gives you such a hug to your skin. It's so comfortable that it actually allows you to relax. And people who snore because their mouth starts falling open while they're sleeping because they just get so relaxed, because it keeps your mouth closed, it actually helps prevent dry mouth. It helps prevent extra plaque. It helps prevent snoring. So there's so many positive side effects of sleeping with this that are not just, anti-aging skincare. It's truly anti-aging habits altogether. So you're going to love it. We are so thrilled to be partnering with Cathi Graham. You're so full of integrity, Cathi. We love your products. We love all your suggestions. You've guided people, thousands and thousands of people over these years, to become younger, healthier, and happier people. So we just really want to say that we bless you. We bless you, Cathi Graham, and all of your incredible clients with all of this. So we just are so excited for them to get great results.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for your time. And I'm super excited about this. I mean, I'm super excited. So I'm going to say goodbye to you, and thank you for your time. And I just know it's going to help everybody out there.
That's right. Thanks, everybody. Take good care. Be well.
Now everybody can put their cameras on and show their smiling face. She can't be the only one. Thank you, Shelley. Oh, what happened? I lost everybody. Yeah, I'll show all that. Let me just go to that. So I'm going to share the screen. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, let me just go to that.
Hey, Cathi, if you could just let me grab the mouse for a sec.
Oh, okay. I was just going to show the facelift bands sale.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Shelley.
You're welcome.
Take care, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to the share the screen. Isn't that amazing about the twin story? 20 years younger. All I can say is that other twin can't be too very smart, but anyway. Okay, here is, okay, so it's 100% breathable, and you can wash it, by the way, she forgot that part, and it's how it's woven is why it's so effective. You can start off with just, you know, even if you were going to a party or something, you could wear it for 25 minutes before you go to the party, and you're going to see a difference. And this is just one of the before and after pictures. So it actually smooths out those lines. What I like to do, by the way, when I put mine on, I actually go like this, because I used to have really bad lines over my lips. So I kind of just go like that. And I'm talking that long, okay? And the forehead, you can go like that. But for this part, that was my problem area. So you can see, you'll even notice as we get older, even our nose gets bigger. But look at how her nose, because again, what she was describing, how it actually lifts your skin and makes your skin, you know how your skin becomes detached from the muscle and the fat, and so it sags. So you can see the difference around her eyes, around the nasolabial folds. This lady here, look at the difference. I mean, that one's pretty darn amazing. The lines on the forehead again, the nasolabial folds, which is the hardest to get rid of, they're virtually gone. I mean, she looks at least 10 years younger. This one I love. Those crisscross lines on your cheek, that's the sleeping, like that, okay? You'll see that's gone. Her neck is much better. And even the forehead, which I know is a little harder to see, but the crow's feet are gone. The lines around the lips diminished. This one. That one's, nobody's lost their head yet. Something is wrong with you. Okay, that is amazing. When I saw that picture, okay, I mean, wow. I mean, she is a happy camper. Cheekbones, all of this here, all of that is lifted. And again, the lines over the lips, the hardest to get rid of. I mean, do you know what it costs for injections? And it's gone within 2 months to 3 months. So the sale is regular, it's $89.95. And now it is for the next 24 hours, $79.95. So it's $10 savings, plus you're going to get a satin pillowcase. The reason being is satin is the easiest on the skin, great for the hair, okay? So it's $30 altogether. And all you do at the checkout is put FL, facelift, bands, BANDS. That's it, okay? So. Okay. It's been a while. I've got to stop sharing.